Loud, smooth, long pole linear. If that sounds like a switch you're interested in, you're really going to enjoy this video. What's going on, guys? MakerMods here, back at it again with another new switch review. Today we're taking a look at the Geon linear switch from Geonworks. These are a great addition to your endgame Korean custom build, so let's get started right after you Geon that like button. First, if you've been around the mechanical keyboard scene, Geon needs no introduction. The Geonworks brand launched in June of 2020 with the F18X, a premium TKL that helped bring Korean custom mechanical keyboards to a new generation of enthusiasts. Geon is probably best known for the Frog TKL, which aims to be a premium board that's in stock compared to the usual one-off or group buy model. Geon used to sell to the Western market through Swagkeys, but recently he opened up his own website, and you can find the link in the description below. I was really excited to try out the Geon linears, as he's well known for producing quality mechanical keyboards, and so I figured he'd be great at designing switches from an enthusiast perspective as well. In his own words, the Geon linears were inspired by the Bolsa supply Zakus, so they share similar specs and are both manufactured by Texi. Now, Texi isn't exactly known for the best quality control or consistency, but both the Zakus and the Geon switches aren't your run-of-the-mill Texi switch. One cool option is that you have an option to buy these switches either lubed or unlubed, and the price remains the same at 50 cents per switch. Before I get to the stock sound test, I've been asked in comments on other videos to discuss my tester board, which is a mil-maxed Ai03 Polaris with a polycarbonate plate. I've included a PE foam sheet from Green Door Geeks and the included foam sheet under the PCB. Here's a stock sound test with my initial impressions on the screen. These switches are obviously refined, and I'd say they are perfectly solid right out of the box. It's obvious that Geon took a lot of care in a switch that he puts his name on, and these have no apparent flaws. I'm blown away most though by the cost, which at 50 cents per switch puts them right at the border of a budget and a mid-range switch. Here's a single switch sound test comparison to some other meta linears. To my ear, the Geon Black is one of the loudest switches that I tested, although the lighter spring weight does help with softening that return sound. Although the design is based on the Zakus, I found that I prefer the sound signature of the Geon Blacks to the Zakus, as the Geon switches are slightly lower pitched and a little fuller sounding to my ears. I found that a lot of Texi manufactured switches can sound a little thin on the return, but the Geon blacks are slightly more mid-heavy on the return, maybe because of the slightly lighter spring weight. Also, after doing a bit more testing, I think the slight rattle sound might be due to the PE foam sheet, although I'm going to be testing that further. Here's a typing test after I modded the switch with Krytox 205G0 and Deskey's films. These switches sound even better after the lube and film, although the difference wasn't huge until I listened to them A and B while editing the video. Here's a quick comparison, stock versus lubed and filmed. To my ear, the lubing and filming causes a little bit more of the low ends to come out in the typing, but to be honest, the difference is slight, and these switches are perfectly usable stock. Once again, I'm very impressed with the Geon Black. Now, I'm not sponsored by or affiliated with Geon in any way, but I think these switches are practically flawless to my ears and fingers. And at 50 cents per switch, I have yet to try a long pole linear that can beat the Geon Black from a price to performance standpoint. One other thing I'm very interested in is how these compare directly to the Bolsa Supply Zakus, so I will have another direct comparison video in the works. If that sounds like something you'd want to see, then go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Well, that's going to be it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know what you think about the Geon Blacks in the comments. If you didn't like the video, try watching it again with subtitles on. I like you, I'm MakerMods, and I'll catch you in the next video.